Hello guys and welcome to another video. So today we're going to talk about Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Hunt for the Decepticons, Voyager class payload. Now, this guy's pretty cool. Here in vehicle mode, nice big yellow dump truck. It looks pretty cool. Of course you got all the robot bits down here, but overall, looks really cool. Go to the front of the dump truck here, we got the nice gray pieces, the grill, nice headlights picked out in clear plastic. Get some more windows down here. Looks pretty cool. Of course you got just the bed. Nothing new about that. You can see his hands back here. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I've had this guy for quite a while. He rolls really good. Oh, and also we got a nice cool Decepticon symbol. I always found that funny how they have the insignia on them when they're supposed to be robots in disguise. And yet we have a clearly obvious Decepticon right here. I don't know. But nice cool feature that I found out that I didn't know for years, just because I don't know, I just never paid attention to it, is that it's a working dump truck. I don't know how I missed this detail or what, I don't know. But yeah, it's a missing dump truck. You load up like dead Autobots or something, or like just junk in general, and you're zooming around with it and dump it on the street. But yeah, he's really cool. So on to a few comparisons. We'll bring in, I believe this is Night Watch Voyager Ratchet. I think this is also Revenge of the Fallen. Pretty cool there. I made a video about him a while ago. And then we'll bring in the 2010 Deluxe Class War for Cybertron Bumblebee. Not the new one, this is the old one. In my opinion, this is the better one. I don't really like all how the chest was done on the new one and how the legs were. So yeah, this is my definitive War for Cybertron Bumblebee. And yeah, there are the comparisons. So transformation on this guy is pretty simple. First, you want to go to the grill pieces. You have some tabs right here that tab into these two slots. You want to untab those, and you can bring them down just like that. You can take the actual bed, lift it up to get out of the way, and you have a little tab, a big tab right under here. You know, lift this whole piece up and it untabs. This is the waist piece. And you want to lift it up and get that out of the way. Next, we go to the bed. You can untab both of the arms. You got two slots right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right there and right there. And you have your two tabs here and here. So untab those, bring the bed back, and fold the upper bit in. Arms are simple. All you gotta do is rotate that and bring out the hands. Same on this side. Rotate it out just like that and fold out the hands. Take this piece, bring it all the way back. Now this is where this figure gets a little bit annoying the first few times you try it. Going from vehicle mode to robot mode is much more easier than going the other way around. But you want to take the legs, try and get the arms out the best you can. You want everything away from the legs. And this may also help too. No, that'll make it worse. Don't take the wheel out. But you have a big tab right in this little section. And you want to bring them out just like that. Here you can see the tab better. You have that tab that wants to tab in to this right here. But the clearance you get, no matter how far you extend these two joints, you feel like you're gonna break it. But trust me, I haven't experienced any breakages. This is the first figure I've bought. I've never had to replace him at all. But let's continue. So do the same thing on this side, but don't force anything. Whenever you're going from robot mode to vehicle mode, just try and fiddle with these two joints right here, and eventually you will get it. Yeah, once you get the legs out, you want to take the big old grill sections and you want to wrap them around. You want to take this little slot right here and tab it into right here, just like so. And you want to rotate it so that right here you have this tab right here is the same side that this black piece is on. Same thing on this side. You can rotate around so you can see it. Slot, tab, you want to tab it in. Now this is soft plastic, so try not to stress this, but see if I can get it. I don't know. Let's see. There we go. And then rotate it to the front. For the feet, you just want to bring out the heel spurs and spread the feet apart just like that. See a little better on this foot. Bring it out just like that. And I think a few people miss this detail, but you want to take the wheel and it unpegs. There's like this little peg right here that goes into a hole somewhere in there. And you bring it down to the bottom. Same thing on this side, just rotate it down to the bottom. Just like that, and that's what the legs should look like. Next we'll go to the top section. You want to, before you pull the dualies apart, or wheels, you want to take there's two little gray pegs by his chest down there. I don't know how well you can see them. You want to unpeg them from the chest. You peg into these two little ports. And if you don't do that, you'll most likely snap these off. Because when you pull them apart, you have another peg and port system right there, and you'll just break it. Next, you want to take these two pegs right here, put them into these two holes up top, just like so. You can bring the arms down on nice heavy ratchets, straighten them out, and then for final touches, take the, you don't want to use this one this time, you want to use this tab right here, put it in the same slot that you had for vehicle mode. Get the legs out of the way, and there you go. And I'll explain why this whole waist connection thing is really worthless, and it's not good. But you just want to take the, let's raise the camera, and take the wheels and just adjust them to where they look how he did in the movie. Now, he was not in the movie specifically, but his alternate color, it's not actually Payload, but Long Haul was in here. Same mold as Payload, just green. In my opinion, Long Haul is way better. But there you go. May take this whole back section is not pegging anywhere. That's why it's stupid. But after you get all those steps done, you have Voyager class Payload all transformed. Before we talk about the figure himself, I'm going to bring out a few comparisons just to show off the size of him. By the way, he looks cool just standing back there, especially for a 2009 Transformer. But we'll bring in Dark of the Moon. I believe this is Deluxe Class Nitro Bumblebee. So just above his waist. There you go. And then we'll bring in, neither of these figures I have reviewed, neither Nitro Bumblebee or this guy. I may want to review him in the future. But we have Movie 1 Masterpiece Ratchet. So he's about, from the top of the wheels to his feet, he's about as tall as Masterpiece Ratchet. So onto the figure himself. Of course, when you go up close to him, even far away, you can just see this guy is like the sun. He is just yellow all over. The back doesn't look too great, but the front looks awesome. Looks menacing. And by the way, these little sections right here are movie accurate, even though they're not supposed to be this long, but who cares? Up close on his chest, we'll get the camera up front. On his chest, we do have some nice red details that they did not have to put on there, but they did. Nice Decepticon purple up there. I like that deep dark purple that they put on here. And it's also on the top of the head as well. And let me just say, that head looks weird. I don't know what's with these Michael Bay designs that they had back then. But it does rotate, of course. And one cool detail, when you look in here on the chest, you have some little mechanisms moving whenever you turn his head, which I think was really cool. It's like the Mecha Live feature that they had. But I think that is really cool. I don't know why they don't have this anymore. But it would be nice if they still had them for at least the live action movie stuff. Coming down to the legs, of course, you got the little railings or something that he had in the vehicle mode with the lights, of course. Feet look pretty cool. I like how they have like little scoop look to them. And another cool feature, just like on the chest, whenever you move his feet, you have like the little suspension or whatever it is, the shocks moving around, which I think is really cool. And let's see what else moves. On the arms, we have the hydraulics or pistons moving around, which I think is another cool feature. But yeah, it's got 4 fingers. You're just reaching out to grab you. But yeah, he looks really cool, especially for his age. Now, this guy does not come with any weapons or anything, at least ones that are not detachable, but he does come with 2 blades. So if you take his arms, you have this little button on the side. When you hit that, you get these really cool red blades. Now mine are loose just from use, because I've had them for many years, probably since 2009. But they usually are, especially if you get them brand new, they'll stick out fine. One cool detail that they did not have to do, when you go up to the blade, you have some Cybertronian markings on there, which are really, really cool. But yeah, you get 2 of them. And I think that's all this guy would need to fend off versus the Autobots. Now to the, I guess, one complaint I have. 2 complaints. First complaint, I said earlier about how there's no connection point with this. It just flaps around. And the second, probably one of the most crucial ones on here, that just almost ruins the figure besides the look. I don't know if you've seen this a few minutes ago when I was messing with this guy, but if you mess with him a little bit on the waist, it'll just come undone. Now you may be thinking, just keep that plugged in and tab. Make sure this is tabbed back here, but no. This is clearly tabbed into the figure. You can see it right there, but no matter what, this will always come undone. And sometimes when you're messing with the legs, the arms, they just have that. And I don't know what's with that, but I've always had this trouble with this figure, and it still gets on my nerves sometimes. But it is a great figure though, besides those 2 complaints. For articulation, if you move all these pieces out of the way, of course you got his head can rotate, I showed that off earlier. But you get full 360 on the arms if you move out this piece. You do have a swivel on his upper arm. That's elbow, rotates just 90 degrees. Hands can go all the way in due to transformation. And you can move these bits around if you wish. Nothing at the waist besides breaking his waist in half. On the legs, the waist, you have legs go forward that far, go back that far, unless you take this and bring it out. Then you can go all the way back, and you can go out and do full splits. Nothing rotating at the knees, but you do go just under 90 degrees, and his toes, due to transformation, can go in and out, but there's no rocker joint. So yeah, that is it for articulation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoy this figure. He's one that I would recommend getting. Now Payload here is, I don't know the price range that he would go for now. Probably around $70–$80. But definitely don't get it for that price. I'd say get him loose or something, because I don't think he's worth $100 now, just due to his popularity is not that much, and yeah, those two issues that I mentioned before. But just get him if you find him for a decent price. Now you can go check out my playlist for any other videos that you may have missed. I have plenty of G1 videos, and I've got a few live action ones as well. You can also go check out the polls and help decide and vote on the next video. So yeah, I think that'll do it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.